mind.
Can you pass me my mug?
Yeah.
You guys host yourself. I'm gonna make a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. I'm not gonna make
So
a
one
cup
of the things
tea.
I was gonna share as well was do you want me to tell you about the extended family that I just thought about? That I forgot I had?
Yeah.
So I think Bree maybe had a cousin, but she wouldn't remember them because, well, she would sort of remember them. She just remembers being introduced to someone who was her cousin, who was a boy about her age when she was really little that she used to play with.
Ooh, okay.
But that's all she knows. That's all she would remember.
I like that.
Yeah. So I mean, I can tell you what I think that would be, but I think it's more fun if we just make that up as we go.
I already have some ideas.
Okay,
about
cool. I like that. Yeah, so she's a mysterious cousin, potentially. And then the other thing I was going to say is that if someone actually asked her that, I feel like she'd probably say, like, her brothel staff. She would actually say, or, like, her family, like, now.
Oh.
Yeah. So, to give you a little bit more insight on that, so some of you, if you've been here watching us from the beginning, you'll remember her brothel staff from a little bit, because you only really got to see a glimpse of them in the first session that we did on here. But to give you a little bit more of an insight into who they are, so there's, of course, Zathan.
The talking plant.
Yes, the sentient plant, who is also like her business partner. So some backstory on Zathan would be that she would basically say, like, Zathan was they were the one that actually started sort of the brothel with her. And I feel like she actually probably met Zathan and, like, has been friends with Zathan ever since she potentially left the Avarians. So what my theory is that Zathan actually might be something that is from the Avarian, although I don't think that Bree would remember that herself.
Ooh. So Zathan's been around, like, her whole life?
Yeah, I think Zathan's been around, like, she's, like, Zathan, they've been with her ever since she left the forest. And, like, through their time together, they basically have, like, worked together for a long time. So kind of one of her oldest friends. And then she also has Alara. Alara is an elf woman that she works with, who she would also consider to be probably, like, one of the closest people to her. So that's kind of like her girlfriend, her best friend, also, like, her wifey, who also works at the brothel as well. So she also kind of has a wifey. Obviously they see other people, but that's, like, the woman that she feels probably the closest to. She probably one of the few people she actually trusts.
Cool.
And that I was going to say, remember when we talked about, I think I called him Tim at the time? Who was kind of supposed to be, like, Bree's son, who was also an assassin.
Yeah, the kid assassin.
Tim the assassin.
Yeah. So he's, like, her son, but in terms of, he's also a tiefling.
A weefling.
But in terms, there you go. But in terms of his relation to Bree and whether or not it's her biological son, I don't think Bree would really talk too much about that, but she basically raises him like her son.
That's cool.
So.
Next question. So I have over here a coconut milk chocolate one, and I have a dark chocolate fudge, and I have a caramel brownie one. What do you guys want?
I like caramel brownie.
Are you literally just giving us pints